Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, October 9, 2022. Today's energies can sometimes be touchy, but they can also help you identify problem areas. You've recently discovered a stronger need to reach and branch out a little more, communicate, and make connections. With a Sun-Chiron opposition today, circumstances might seem to rile you up or dig up buried frustration, particularly related to intelligence, ideas, and beliefs. Something communicated can frustrate you, but it might also help you see things that need special attention. A release is possible now. Temporarily, decisions are not easy to come by. You can feel frustrated with others regarding ideas and beliefs, or there can be some emotional distancing in close relationships. You're nevertheless in good shape for doing your own thing. In fact, it's a good time for focusing on your inner world and getting in touch with deeper feelings. There is magic flitting between every single moment today. This is because our majestic moon, sweet Luna, is singing love songs from the depths of Pisces. As she transits your solar 8th house of intimacy, you may feel more vulnerable and sensual at this time. Now is a fantastic moment to forgive, release, or heal traumas in your relationships. If you felt like you're not on the same page or that you're not getting all of your emotional and physical needs met, use this energy to speak from a heartfelt perspective. Your partner will appreciate this particular tactful approach. What is worth investing your time and energy into? You need to be mindful about what you pursue when the moon in Pisces squares Mars in Gemini. Perhaps there is an event, connection, or dream that has caught your eye. Although it is tempting to forge forward to explore this professional curiosity, the square will ask you to reconsider the opportunity. Do you feel like it will be successful? Will the potential financial success outweigh the probable debt of taking on this opportunity? Ponder these questions before coming to a decision. At the same time that Mercury, in his final days in your income sector, is just starting to separate from a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, the moon is putting the focus on the other side of the financial fence. This might create some competition and, as the moon and Mercury clash, some financial tension. However, this is helping to keep you on your toes on both sides of the financial fence. The planetary aspect today asks you to move inward and check your emotional balance. How easy or difficult is that for you to do these days? You tend to direct your energy outward, projecting your energy onto projects in the outside world or focusing on others. This is fine, but it's very important to be able to check in with yourself when you need to. A yoga practice gives you that opportunity, plus it's great for your muscle tone. Give it a try. You will get what you want and what you fear as well. This will be a day of realization, notably in your private life. You will be more receptive to your family and spouse. But be prudent. If things are on the move today, be careful that they don't go in a bad direction. Your relationships with those close to you may turn sour. Everyone won't necessarily be on the same wavelength as you are. Just as Pluto is spending his last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, and as he prepares to give work and job matters the green light from tomorrow, a friendly aspect to Mercury, in his early days in direct motion in your income sector, is just starting to separate. What began with income potential getting the green light 6 days ago will conclude with work and job matters getting the green light tomorrow. At the same time, the moon is drawing your attention to the other side of the financial fence. Thanks to the moon's departure from your relationship sector yesterday, you will be feeling more emotionally engaged but also more aware of the resources your relationships have to draw on. This only visit while the Sun and Venus, the planet of love, are in your communication sector leaves you better able to express yourself and to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Libra Sun opposes the Centaur Chiron, and if you're ready to reach a balanced solution, compromise is the only way to get through the day. Letting bygones be bygones is the mature way to settle a dispute. However, so many others are still out for blood right now. This cardinal energy is at something of a standoff, and certain parties just aren't ready to budge. However, you can use this energy wisely by adding a third party to help soothe the vibe. If you open up the power dynamic, it can help crack the puzzle and let light into the darkness. The difficulties of yesterday are accentuated even more today, as other people get involved in the matter. More people are adding their own 2 cents and are being just as stubborn as ever. This is not a time to make waves of any kind. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, as stressed by this solar Libra season. Even as the collective faces many changes at once, there is still a sense of organization. Looking to trusted friends and mentors is what it's all about right now. Even after this opposition is complete, there are more transits and lessons rearing their heads for much of the month. The question at this moment is if you're willing to move forward. If you are, then it's possible to make strides for a better future with others. You are up against some very tough competition. Now is not a good time to ask for favors, try to implement new ideas, or tell someone else how to run his or her show. People are likely to snap back at the slightest offhand comment or request. The incredible stress around you is having a very negative impact on your psyche, whether you realize it or not. Do your best not to internalize the difficult tension that is going on at work. This kind of energy is not yours to take on. In the pre-dawn hours, the Libra Sun opposes Chiron in Aries, illuminating past psychological wounds. We feel we are lacking in some way, and this belief prompts us to overcompensate to negate a perception held only by ourselves. We may be embarrassed about our image or our identity itself, anxious to appear in the public eye, or act as the face of a project. Our underlying concern is that if others think we are weak, they may not want to partner with us, and more than anything now, we want to be part of harmonious unions. However, this face-off with insecurities also reveals who will be there for us when the chips are down, and who is only partnering with us for the sake of appearances. As we work to overcome a fear of being too much, we heal ourselves. Additionally, our willingness to confront self-doubt shows others it is possible to triumph over adversity. Even if it is difficult to access confidence now, the Sun's dance with Chiron leaves us stronger and more self-aware. After noon, the Pisces moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating our intuition. Today, we get by following our hunches. Stay curious, and serendipitous encounters will steer you towards unexpected insights. Accept opportunities that arise out of the blue and lean into new connections. Engaging in art practice or technology can inspire synchronicities. This day promises to offer surprises.